What's splashing the Soldier the Gangster, the Indian Red? I see you got yourself involved in that crazy gang madness. Yeah, you got yourself involved. A lot of different speculations going on right now. A lot of mistakes that was made. Being a gang member, being a demon. For one, Red, you had more negative on your side than positive. Meaning, you already switched sides from your hood. You ain't from Inglewood. You ain't go to elementary school with all of Inglewood gang members. You ain't go to middle school with them. Yeah, you flip sets. So that's one set of enemies, and you left on bad terms. Yeah, you left on bad terms, and you ain't straighten that down. Because you know why? Because as soon as you switch sets, they put that energy in your head to pump you up, to make you feel like you ain't got to straighten that down. Knowing when the Migos just dropped that song, people coming back to get that little bit of straightening. Yeah, they gonna remind them to get a little bit of straightening. You all going crazy on IG and Facebook and on your live and all that stuff. So you remind them. The second thing you did was associate yourself with Kapone. But you look up to Kapone, right? Yeah, Kapone really show you what that gang banging life really about, don't it? Yeah, you look up to Kapone. Yeah, you want to be everything like Kapone. What happened in this case could be a lot of different reasons. We all know, we all seen what Kapone did, disrespecting Nipsey Hussle. And with that right there, with that decision right there, that was a wrong move. That was a wrong battle to fight. Yeah, see, sometimes with a lot of young gang members, a lot of young demons, they be starting battles and wars that's too strong for them. Yeah, it's too strong for them on every different type of way. You gotta understand, disrespecting Nipsey Hussle, somebody that come kill you and they ain't even a Crip. Just off the strength and off the love for Nipsey. You understand? It was plenty other Crips that's alive, that's young, just like you, or your age, just like you, that you could have disrespect and, you know, handle your business on, represent your set on. But you chose to go for the head honcho that everybody respect across America, or at least most people. How y'all figure y'all was ready for a war like that when you needed cheat codes just to get through most of the battles? Different battles, different levels. Different levels of the battle is harder and get harder and harder. And every battle you do win, the next one gonna be harder. Like, y'all won the first battle. The first battle was y'all disrespecting Nipsey Hussle, spray painting Nipsey Hussle face, the spray painting Nipsey Hussle wall, you know, disrespecting the Crips, all that stuff. That was the first battle. Y'all won that. What made y'all do that? Did social media, did they have a part of it? To get some clout? Because you know, disrespecting him, everybody gonna repost it. You gonna get the attention you want. You gonna get your name gonna circulate around different hoods in Cali. You gonna get that. That's what you want. You gonna get that. You earn that. But you can't do that and on your demon mode, and then some days you wanna relax and don't be a demon. Now you gotta be a demon 24/7 when you start a war like that. You understand? When you disrespect a big dog like that, even though he ain't here, you gotta be a demon 24/7, because you never know. So what a demon doing on live, sitting in the car in the hood, Indian Red? What's up with that, man? You done flipped from two different sets. You should know better. If the first set didn't teach you, the second one definitely should have taught you. What you doing on live? You ain't put up in the house. Like your old neighborhood or Nipsey Hussle crew. Like the hoes you be messing with, they don't know them. Like they ain't hit them either. Like you was the only one that, like you broke her virginity. Nah. Them same girls you be falling in love with, tongue kissing them and hitting them raw. Them same girls, yeah. Them other dudes from the other corner, the dudes that don't like you, or they used to like you, or them boys that bang to the left, they hitting her too. Or they got so much fear in her, they don't even gotta be here, they got so much fear in her, she'll cross you out for them. Just to get more respect and move up in rank, or better protection, money, or all of the above. You understand that? And you sitting in the car lacking. No gun, talking about one. No gun, not paying attention. You just looking in the camera like you're talking to a female. But I understand, because you looked up to Kapone. So I understand how you give him all your attention. Yeah. When you start a war like that, and you disrespect like that, you need all the OGs, you need everybody behind you. Not just the youngers, not just the BGs. Yeah, you might be the big dog, Kapone, but yeah, you got a lot of BGs on it. Yeah, you need all the OG, you need the whole, everybody, make sure everybody agree with your decision. Understand? Because this and Nip and his set, they got a lot of money, they got a lot of pull. They got pulled in the rap game. They got pulled off the streets, on the streets. You never know. So they can get information. They can get the drop. And sometimes, you know, when they can't get their main target, y'all know how the game goes. You get what you can get. Yeah, to send a message. Because one thing about them Crips, they always been good at leaving messages. They always been good at leaving text messages and voicemails. Make sure you get that down. You got that? Sometimes they like leaving the voicemail because you gonna get that. Yeah. Or they'll leave a text message, something. You gonna see that, it's gonna come across your phone, you gonna get that message. And you got it. Blood's good at the same thing. Y'all good at the same thing. Red, what made you feel better as a gang member? When you switched sets and went to the other side, same rag, but different neighborhood. Did that make you feel like a real gang member, or when you stamped what Kapone did that make you feel better? Did that make you feel real good, like a real gang member, like you really making a difference, doing what you're supposed to do, rising up in rank, doing what the next member or the next set scared to do? I know it made you feel good. Now for the set that did this to you, the good thing for them is, like when the police get involved, the police don't really know if it come from the Nipsey thing, because they really want you, they don't know if it come from the Nipsey thing or from your old set. So if they don't really get no leads, yeah, that's just speculation. So you can easily go to cold case files. You understand? See, Indian Red, a big mistake that you made, you could control your fetish, and that's females, and you want to be a demon. Yeah, a real demon he don't need to be no player. He don't need to be, messing with every little female. You gotta learn how to skip a hoe, because they tell too much, they talk too much. Yeah, you're gonna be evil, or you're gonna be a player in the Mac. You're gonna be a pimp. Yeah, if you're gonna be a pimp, then go ahead and move from Inglewood, switch hats again, and go to Las Vegas and learn how to be a P. Yeah, you wanna mess with these hoes. Because if you want to be a demon and a real stepper, ain't got no time to be love making and be riding around with females and getting high with them. In your head, they should be the enemy, unless they're part of your same set. That's who you need to mess with, something like that. Or a girl that's not even involved, or something. You want to be a big demon and rise up and rank in your set, but you can't control your little head. Alleged, if old girl did really set you up. But your people saying that, so hey, you supposed to get a hard on when you drop one of the ones from the other side. You supposed to get a hard on when you put in work, not when you see a little twerk. Nah, not Indian Red blood, not on Kapone hands. That ain't Kapone fault. They all claim the same thing. They all under the same set. So anything one member do, they all got to be down with and cool with it. So nah, that's a part of the lifestyle. Nah, they ain't Kapone fault. You supposed to got with it. You stamped that, so yeah, get like him. If it came from your own neighborhood, then that's some unfinished business that you had to handle and you ain't handle. And you thought you ain't have to, or you was gonna do it when you wanted to, or you was gonna run into them whenever they catch you. You had all these different situations going on, and you steady in the car on live, not paying attention, not with a gun in your hand. Anytime a war gets started or you in a war, you shouldn't mess with no females. Cut them all off, except your mama. If you want a little something, go on, skip the game, back page, get you $80, $80, get your little QV, 30 minutes, whatever in your budget. They start from 40, they work all the way up to 500 to 1,000. So yeah, whatever range you in. Other than that, like you meeting them and chilling with them, they leaving their location on, they telling the other side, your ops, how you move, where you be at, what houses you took her to. This is why we gotta know what battles to choose, which battles to fight and not to. Know when to hold them and fold them. You gotta know when to hold them and fold them. You gotta know your strengths and your weakness, but respect the weakness. No, stop lying. No, this too much. We don't need to do that yet. We ain't strong enough. They too strong. We make a slide on them, ride on them one day, or disrespect them one day, but not right now. We ain't strong enough. We need to, make some more adjustments. Not just because it's available to do, you do it. Nah. Sometimes with other countries, they want to take America to war, but they ain't strong enough yet. They ain't got the right weapons. They ain't got the right missiles and bombs. So they gonna wait. They don't got enough money. They don't got enough soldiers. So they wait. They keep building. Just keep the hatred up. But it seems like with the youth, as long as they got guns, they can start any war, any battle, disrespect anything. Because they think all you need is guns to win a war. That's what they think. They think all you need is a gun. They don't think you need knowledge, wisdom, power, money. They just think guns the only thing to go into war. That's the 100% number one thing. That's all you, nah. You can have all the bullets, all the gun, nah. Because you ain't got none of the other stuff, so you'll lose. Now, it is a way that you could be a one-man army or two-man army and start a lot of wars, but you know who you got to be like? You got to be like Omar off The Wire. You can't have a regular life no more. Not even, I'm talking about no street life, none of that. You got to live under a rock. When you pop out, then you do your damage. But then you got to go right back under the rock, under the ground. You don't get to go to the club. You don't get to go on trips. You don't get to go to the car dealerships, to the mall. Corner store, home. Corner store, home. Maybe jail every blue moon. You ain't doing that, you sliding. But if you don't got the brains and know when to attack, and when you don't, you wouldn't even survive being Omar. You would fail at that. Because Omar still was smart. So, like I said, you can't just beat with guns. You gotta know when to hit, when it's too many, do your homework. See, the problem is y'all try to play every position, but ain't master none. You're just a jack of all trades. You wanna be a player, you wanna be a shooter, you wanna be a rapper. Now you want to be on social media, you want to be a YouTuber, you want to be a football player, you want to be a Mac, pimp, you want to sell dope one day, then you want to be a jack boy, then you want to be a demon, then you want to be righteous, then you want to be Muslim, then you want, you know what I'm saying, then you want to be a preacher, then you want to be a trick. That's too much, man. You ain't master none. You only can do all that in movies. You only can do all that in Grand Theft Auto. That's the only time you can do all that, playing all them positions and succeed for years and years and years and be good at all that. Nah, you ain't mastered none. So when the right tests come in any form, in any one of the positions you're trying to play, you'll fail. Sometimes it's death, sometimes it's pain, sometimes it's jail time, but you will fail. Indian Red, you had too much dirt in your dustpan. You had too much. You ain't straightened none of it out. You ain't finished that issue with the hood. You ain't finished that, and then you just started a new war stamping Kapone. You ain't think that was too much? That was too much for your body to take, man. Your mind to take, man. The drugs will help you. It'll help you a little bit, help you forget, help you that I don't give a F attitude. So you can, you know, flash out for the camera. So you can flash out for social media so everybody can see it. Everybody can see your moving now. Everybody see you now. Everybody know who you is now. But you had to die. But you had to die for that to happen, Red. We all know you now. Everybody. All the gangsters have seen your video or heard of your name now. But you ain't here to see that. Was the setup girl wrong, alleged? No. Ain't nothing wrong in the streets. Ain't nothing wrong in Satan's eyes. A setup girl is supposed to do what a setup girl is supposed to do. Is set people up for whatever type of treat she gonna get, whether it's money, respect, power. Yeah, she gonna do what she gotta do. How she wrong for setting you up when you wasn't wrong when you switched sides and you did it wrong? So what's the difference? Nah, it's just gang business. Red, if it's about Nipsey, what you want Kapone to do? What you want Kapone to do for you? Because he can't just go slide right now, it's too hot. Unless he gonna put himself at risk of getting caught or dying. Or he could complete the mission. What you want him to do? What you want Kapone to do from your old hood? What would make you happy? What would make you smile in your grave? Only you know that. We gotta understand, we shouldn't be starting these wars unless it's necessary. It's not good for business. Yeah, gang banging, yeah, but it's still other businesses that's in gang business that need to be done, that need to be handled, like sales, whether it's from narcotics, guns, prostitutes, jacking. Other businesses got to get handled. And when you start big wars like that, you can't get no money. The only thing you can do is get a sale in here and there, spray paint some walls and beef. Go kill, go die, or go to jail. You can't really stand on the block and get money out there because they're going to slide anytime. That was a war that didn't need to be had. just because y'all two different rags and bloodshed been a lot for both sides for centuries. Yeah, but then they came together too. And who's to say blood been shed between your set and Nipsey set? See, situations like this, it shows that in games, especially with the young ones, we still need OGs. Y'all still need OGs. Don't matter if they fell off. Don't matter if they don't got the money no more. But as long as they got the knowledge to tell you, nah, that's not a good one to start. Oh, yeah, go ahead and do that, though. We still need that. Because I ain't never seen a crew that take over the city and have a long run and they ain't got no leaders. All they is chaos. They don't got no organization. They ain't got no type of structure. I ain't never seen one win. And no field. Not the drug market, not the gun market, not the human trafficking market, not the scamming market, none. The only ones that won big and everything, they had OGs, leaders, different positions, different ranks. Not just a clique full of chaos. Everybody just wild out, dumb out. Everybody start stuff, different wars on their own. Whatever they feel like, just disrespect it. And everybody else in the crew just stamp it. Nah. It'll look good for IG. It'll look real gang. It do look gangster now. It do look gangster now. Look good for that on social media, YouTube. It look gangster now. It got that now. But that's it. That's it. But the key word I said, it's just a look. It look. That's it. It look. But you know, we're gonna keep dying. Cause we ain't gonna learn from the mistakes. So youngins gonna keep dying, and they gonna keep being reborn. And it's gonna keep going like that until we re-educate ourselves and, you know, take a step back and analyze different things. Understand that. My take on this situation right here, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Come.